I have tried for years to get Bobby, Kid Rock, to do like a full duets record with me. Because I'm like, let's be George and Tammy, but like this sort of Americana version of it. My moving to Nashville 11 years ago and having so many people come up to me and say, you know, you need to make a record for the country format. You live here. You've had all these songs that have inspired, you know, girls at country. Brad Paisley initially came up to me and said, you really need to make a country record. You need to make a record for our format. And so I did. And he was really instrumental in helping me get it together. And the country record I wanted to make was more in the line of like Let It Bleed or Exile or, you know, Flying Grievous Angel, something like that. I got a little bit away from that, but, you know, nonetheless, I did do what I wanted to do on that record, which was to sit down with Nashville writers and experience that crafting a song. I mean, it was definitely a new experience. Everybody in Nashville writes in threes, so I would go in and there'd be two songwriters there, and they would kind of put together a few little ideas that sound like Sheryl Crow songs, and I actually had to learn how to say, that's not for me, you know, or how about this, you know, and it was good. I mean, it was really good for me to sort of get out of my comfort zone and stretch myself, and I feel like some of the lyrics on it were some of the best that I've written. I think what I didn't really realize is that not only did I not fit in there as far as what the format is now, that women don't hold a place at country radio. And the format is such that there's a lot of work that goes into it that's much more commerce-based than just going out and playing music. And it was, you know, I loved making the record, but the format is a place that I definitely don't belong. You know, I do feel like I have a lot of country influences in my music, but like I said, the country influences that I have are not necessarily what's happening at country radio. So there wasn't really a fit there. And the people that are on that record really, to me, are the left of center crowd. You know, the Chris Stapleton who, he doesn't really, to me, represent what's happening at country, and thank God he's getting played. And Brandy Clark, who's just amazing, and thank God she's getting her notoriety. And Ashley Monroe, who's like the real deal Holyfield, you know, and she's getting a name. And, of course, Vince Gill, I mean, he's bigger than country. So I really love the people that are on the record. And, of course, Zach Brown, who's just a precious human being. So, I mean, that's what keeps me optimistic and loving doing it still, is the fact that I turn on Lightning 100 in Nashville, and I am Shazamming stuff like, who's this? Oh, my gosh, I got to get this record. And I'm excited about it. I'm excited about what I hear. I'm excited about new music that's coming out, and it's not necessarily coming from the, you know, the conventional avenues that we grew up with. It's coming from, you know, Sirius Radio and, for better or worse, Spotify and, you know, the playlist that we make. We are doing the Outlaws Tour this summer, and that is going to be amazeballs. I am going to be having so much fun this summer just being out with people that are who've been doing it forever, and then people who are just starting out, and they're all people that I can tell just live it and breathe it and eat it and love it. Just, you know, real music lovers, musicians, the Avett Brothers, Sturgill Simpson, obviously, Willie. Bob Dylan's going to do a few things. We hear maybe Neil might come in and off of it. I mean, just there's an amazing roster of people. My Morning Jacket, just people that I personally can't wait to see. So I'm going to have a great time.